Now let's talk about functional interface. And we know the functional interface is an interface which has only one method. So let's create one. So what I will do is I will create the interface here and I will call this interface as A. Okay, and in this interface, let's create one method. Okay, only one method. So I can say public abstract void show, and public abstract is optional. So we can simply say void show, right? And then I can implement this. I can use how do I create the object of this? Of course, we know we can create a class. We can implement this interface and then we can create the object of it, right? Now this interface is called a SAM, which is single abstract method interface, or we can call this interface as functional interface. And to specify that this is a functional interface, we can use an annotation, which is a functional interface. By doing that, we are making sure that we only have one method here, okay? See, if I don't mention functional interface and my intention was to have a functional interface, but if I write one more method here, which is run, okay, there's no error here and we want errors, right? So if you have an intention of creating only one single abstract method interface, which is only one method, and then by mistake you return two methods here, you want compile time errors, right? So if you write it functional interface, you can see it will give you error. It says invalid functional interface annotation. A is not a functional interface. So it's good to specify the annotation here by specifying a functional interface. But then why we are giving so much importance to functional interface? We'll understand that in next video, but let me create the object for it, okay? Now, of course, I can't simply create a obj equal to new A. That is not possible because we cannot instantiate the interface. We can do one thing. We can create a class here called B. We can say B implements A, and we can basically define this method, which is public void show. And then here we can print in show. Of course, you can do anything here, but just to keep it simple, I'm saying in show. And now instead of creating object of A, I can create object of B, which is possible, right? And then I can call obj.show. This is one way. The another way of implementing this is we have already seen, which is anonymous in a class. So what I can do here is, instead of using this class here, I can just remove this entire stuff, or maybe I can just comment this part, and I can come back and by say, hey, I want to instantiate A by defining its own implementation here. Okay, in fact, if I just say enter, tell back it's open, close. Okay, so you can do this. And then here itself, you can define the method, which is public void show, and you can define whatever you want to do, which is in show. So what we are doing is, instead of creating another class, we are using anonymous in a class, and we know how to use this, right? And then I can print show here. Let's see if this works. Compile and run. You can see we got in show. Now, since it is a functional interface, now we are talking about Java 8 features. So till this point, everything was good till Java 7. Now in Java 8, they have done something awesome. They made sure that Java is no more verbose. Now what is verbose means is specifying everything, making a detailed code. It's good most of the time to read the code, but sometimes, you need to shorten the code to reduce the number of lines, to reduce the bugs and all those stuff. So in Java 8, we got this amazing feature called lambda expressions, and we can use lambda expression only with functional interface. But what is lambda expression? And what it does, that we'll see in the next video.